This is real. I guess, yeah, that's the moral of the story.
It's like, it would be our version of like when white people like come up to us and be like, yo, 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 like they do this.
Yeah.
That shit just happened to me the other month.
Are you?
When I was visiting Vermont, it was just like night, and this like college bro, like frat bro, was just like, dude, like came up, was like did one of these unsolicited. I'm just minding my own business, sitting down, and he's like, wow, and then just kept walking.
Jesus Christ, man!
Like he dap you up? Or,
no, he just was like, he wanted to, and I just was like. Yeah, I was listening to music with my phone in my hand.
Like being so
sitting
regular.
sitting on a bench.
Being the most normal you could be. Yeah, no. I think white people sometimes just need to either like talk to a black person about a black person, feel like they need to educate them. Like there's just a laundry list of shit.
Don't you hate when you bring up like one experience like with white people and then they jump into all their stories about how they like, yeah, that happened to my buddy a while ago, and I had to jump in and defend him, man. I was like, that's fucked up, bro. That's so fucked up that you have to go through that every day. Though. No, that's so fucked up. I'm just like, bro, that's like really fucked up that you had to wait 30 minutes for your laundry. I was just like, that's really fast, actually.
That's so fucked up.
That's so fucked
up.
Dude,
if I was there when that happened to you, I would have shot him in the face. I literally would have murdered him for you, man.
I would have taken out a double barrel shotgun, put it in his
one-handed.
I would have spun it and then blam.
If I was there, bro,
blam.
And blam.
And it just comes out
and
with the flag.
I would have taken the hit.
But the flag comes out and it shoots a dart into your heart. If I was there, bro, I would have carved his heart out with a Bowie knife, bro. It wouldn't have went down like that.
I don't fuck with racists like that.
I don't fuck with racists. My family was racist. I killed them. I got a new family.
Yeah. I got a new one.
Yeah.
I went to the family store and I bought them. That's what Family Dollar is. I went to Family Dollar.
You buy a whole family for $1.
Just $1. Yeah.
You know, like that's where the diversity piece feels super rough. For people specifically like that dude who came up and went, that's where it's like you could have benefited from being like a toddler and playing with black people or being around black
just
people
one.
or
playing with black people.
or brown people.
Like
anyone who's not
like they're
white.
marionettes.
You should play with
in a sandbox on a playground.
Oh, I can just hear a white guy. You should have played with black people when you were younger.
That's the difference between me.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's if a white person had that energy in response to that, I would love it. It would just be like, like chill. Because I feel like what happened, maybe you can share some insight, Connor. I feel like because look, I don't know what it's like, but this is me just like theorizing over the course of years of like what is going on in the head, because it's like what I'm assuming happens is you go for prolonged periods of time, your developmental years even, not having relationships with black people, not having black friends, not knowing, talking to black people. So you have that going. Everything you're seeing about black people is coming through media or like some type of media, music, film, or whatever. And between that and like what your racist ass family says, it just turns into this jumbled mix of narratives and mythologies in your head. So by the time you're in front of a black person, what comes out is, you know, it's like this is how I communicate with them, you know, like this is how. That's the only sense that I can make of it. And then, but then you have, I feel like there's other white people where maybe that's going on, but they're also like, they have like racist, intrusive thinking that they're like constantly fighting against. And so it's like they see a black person, it's like black, N-word. I'm saying this so it doesn't get taken off TikTok, so we can get a TikTok highlight of this.
Right.
But you get what I'm saying. It's like, and it's not even that they hate. It's not even that they hate us, but it's like
they're just trying.
They're like, fuck. Oh, I'm white. They're black. Oh, racism.
Right.
Malfunction.
Right. They're trying to intercept themselves and be like, I don't hate you, by the way, dog.
I really.
I swear to God. I don't like. I don't.
It's like it can be like a self-sabotage. Like self-sabotage sabotage shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I feel like you've seen the whole.
You basically got a handle on it. Yeah, you got
this
it all
is
wrapped
just
up.
years of just thinking, like lying in bed, and I'm just like, what could that be?
Yeah. Right.
Just being in bed like this.
Yeah, with the covers of the plate.
Having
go inside the mind.
racist dreams.
Yeah, go inside the mind of a white person for 1 second.
You're looking up at the thought level.
Yeah, the dream.
Yeah, so all of that. So you have all of that. That's already been happening for probably over a century. It's been going on this whole time since America's here. And so now you have this liberal, neoliberal identity, like discourse sandbox that sets the tone of the discussion. And it's like, there's no winning. It's like, there's no, this is just pure, it's not going to lead to anything but division.
To do this over and over again. Until the end of time.
Intersectionality is like, really, and I have friends that they hate using like intersectionality because liberals use it now. And it's like they mean everything but class, basically. When intersectionality is supposed to account for like everything, but it's like, you know, when you actually look into that shit, it has the solutions for all of us, like including white people.
Right.
But you're not gonna find cohesive like breakdown of that in this liberal neoliberal like identity discourse. It's just not in there. So then it just like makes white people, just racist white people or right wing or liberal white people who feel weird about race, just like dig deeper and deeper into their just like what's gonna protect me, make me feel like you know, and emotionally protect myself. Or whatever.
My aunt one time said she remembered the first time she ever saw a black person. And I had the same reaction. I started bursting out laughing. And she was like, well, no, that was very common back in the day.
Oh my God.
And I was just like, I don't know how to react to that. It was like, because we were, you know, I don't know what I don't even really remember what the excuse was. I just remember being like, I'm sorry, the first time you saw a black person? She's like, I was like 7 or something. I was like, what? I know. It's like, what?
The wildest.
This is a woman probably born in the late 50s.
Where? Where did
Kansas. Kansas City.
Okay.
The wildest thing about living in Georgia is living like next door to racists, where you're just like, you're so close. I remember when I was a kid, I had a friend, his name was Dakota. His name was Ashley, but he went by Dakota. And I remember one day we just found out his mom just like didn't want us in their house. And I remember one day they were like away from the house for the day, and it was literally the house next door. And I just walked over to their house and looked into their window, and I was like, dog, y'all don't have shit in here. What the fuck are we gonna be like? What are we gonna touch? Man, what are you scared of us fucking up? You don't even have curtains to keep me from looking in here. Right. And you worried about a couple of black kids. Like we have all the video games in the neighborhood. We were the video game house. Everybody came over.
I remember the video game house.
Yeah.
That was my neighbor.
Kid on my block had a GameCube and like Metal Gear Solid 2 and shit.
Y'all would like map it out too, like in your school, like
who had which video game?
Yeah, who has the video games? Like how you're gonna get in?
That kid's got an Xbox. He's fucking weird.
Yeah.
You ever spent the night in his house? He's got a fucking Xbox. He's got an older brother.
His dad's in the Marines.
Yeah, his dad doesn't love him. He's got a fucking Xbox.
Yeah, he's trying to buy his love, bro. Stay away.
Yeah,
stay away.
Kyle's dad's trying to buy his love. It's sick.
His parents got divorced real recently.